Hello everyone, my name is Raxby and welcome to FIFA 16. This game just released and I'm very excited to bring it to my channel as I'm going to be doing a career mode for you guys today. And what team am I going with? Well, let me show you. That's right, it's none other than AFC Ajax from the Dutch Eredivisie, my hometown team and the team I support. I'm very excited to take this team of youngsters to great heights here. Now, one other new thing in FIFA 16 is the Preseason Tournament invite. You have, instead of just playing 3 random friendlies, you can now pick a Preseason Tournament. You get the choice out of 3 different ones. They have different prize money, different opponents. I'm just going to go for the one that has the most prize money here with 8 million. I think that looks like some pretty decent opposition too for our preseason. So let's go with that one. And now we got the main screen of FIFA 16. So first of all, I want to go into the office now, and they should give us our objective. First of all, our domestic cup objective is to win the cup, so we'll be doing our best to make sure that happens. They also give us some scouting information, but I like to do my scouting myself, so I won't go into that. For the league, they want us to win the league title, so they want us to bring in 2 trophies this season, and I think I can manage that. I'm going to go for that. Now let's move on to our squad next. We're playing in a 4-3-3. This is a default formation Ajax plays in. I like playing in it. I might go for like 1 defensive midfielder and 2 attacking mids instead of 1 attacking mid and 2 defensive ones against some tougher opponents, but we'll see later. For now, Citizen goal, 82 rated, very high rated, very good. I'm happy with that. In defense, we have Tate, Veldman, Riedewald, and Dijks, all very talented and pretty young, high growth. Might bring in some extra backups for them that are good, but we'll get into that in a bit. Then in center midfield, Bazour, I really like him. He looks really good in this game too. Gedelia, he hasn't really looked that great in real life, but I'm willing to give him a chance in the game here, so maybe he can impress for me. And then in front of those 2, we have Davy Klaassen, who is our captain. Great cam, and I'm hoping he can do well for me this year. On the right wing, we have El Ghazi, who is currently top scorer in the Eredivisie in real life. So I'm hoping he can replicate his real life form to the game for me. As a striker, I have Arek Milik from Poland. He's actually on the cover of FIFA 16 in Poland. So that's pretty cool. And then on the left, we have Viktor Fischer. He was injured all of last season, never really got to show what he can do. And I'm hoping he can show it for me this year. So yeah, looking forward to that. And then on the bench and the reserves, we have a couple more players. Some I'm looking to sell, some I'll keep as backups. But I'll get into that now, actually, when we go over what players I'm planning to get rid of. So let's take a look. So I have 3 players transfer listed here. Duarte, he's just not good enough. He's not really going to get much better. So, yeah, he's on the transfer list. And I'm looking to bring in a different central midfielder over him. Boylissen, well, he's a decent player. He has been out of favor with Frank de Boer in real life. And he's too injury prone for me. I'm going to look to sell him on and bring in a different left back as a backup to Dijks. And then Boer, because he's just old. He won't really play much. And I have a younger, more talented goalkeeper as a backup. So I'm happy with that. Also, a couple of youngsters here out for loan. They can just improve for a couple of years and then come back as better players. We also have a couple of players already out on loan. Some of those I'll bring into the team next year, but that's for next summer transfer window, so we won't really worry about that. We also have Sanogo. Don't really fancy him all that much, so I'll probably bring in a different backup striker, but he's here for the year, so we may use him once or twice. Alright, so here we have my shortlist. These are some players I'm looking to bring in. For the defense, Saint Juste, he's looked pretty good in real life, so I might bring him in as a backup to Riedewald and Veldman instead of what I currently have, because the players I currently have as backups to center backs are just okay, not really great, and Saint Juste can become very good. For Jordan Lukaku, the younger brother of Lukaku, the striker of Everton, might look to swap him with Boylissen. He could be a better backup, in my opinion. Then for the right mid or right wing position where I would play him, Sisto, Danish player. We were linked with him in the summer window. He didn't move at all, so maybe we'll pick him up after all. Then for central midfield, Tielemans, he's looking great. Like an amazing player. He might be out of our price range though. We'll have to wait until the scout report comes back. But yeah, he looks like a solid player. So I would like to bring him in. But he's actually the only real center mid I could find. So if you guys have suggestions for center mids I could bring in, be sure to let me know in the comments, because I might sign someone else. Then at cam we have Rusnak and Ziyech, both looking like pretty good cams in the Eredivisie. And I might sign one of them up as a replacement for Klaassen or Sinkgraven if they ever move on, or if I just feel like bringing some quality in. Iseka, young striker, looking pretty good, and I do want a different backup to Sanogo, so he might be our man. And then for the left wing, Sam Larsson, good player too, might bring him in, although I'm not really too bothered about my left wing right now, so he's not very high priority. Now the second new feature in FIFA 16 is the training mode, where you can train your players and grow them up to be better players, which is really cool, and I'm definitely going to be using it a lot. Now you can see most of these players here have this little green triangle with the arrow. That means that they're a promising player that will grow a lot. Now, older players like Lasse Schöne won't have it, or players that just won't really grow much more. They won't really have potential room for grow. So I recommend only training those who have promising player next to them. That's what I'm gonna do at least. But of course, you can do what you want. Now you have a few suggested drills. You can also just go per category and see what you want to improve on them. And then of course there's medium, difficult, and easy. The harder it is, the more you will grow if you pull it off successful, but you're likely to get lower ratings, and the lower rating you get, the less you will actually grow. So yeah, I actually don't really feel his stamina needs all that much improvement, so I'm going to go for the keep possession, and I'll fill in 4 more players, and then we'll take a look at how it goes. Alright, I set them all up, just some youngster that I'm thinking could use the training. I'll probably swap around my trainers a lot, rotate a lot with who's getting training, just because I want to grow my team all around and not have like one superstar, because you could just put one player on all 5 slots every single week, but I don't really think that's realistic. Now you can play them yourself, but I'm just going to simulate them because I'm not very good at the skill games. And 1 C and all Bs for the rest. That's actually pretty decent. I'm happy with that. I'm definitely happy with that. Now, we do still have a little bit to go until we get our scout reports in. So I'm just going to go ahead and advance to the first friendly that we have to play. We also got our EuroLeague objective here. They want us to reach the semifinal. Might be tricky, but we'll have to see if we can do that. Also, we got 3 scout reports back. We'll look at them when we have all of them. And Sanogo wants to play. Yeah, sorry, buddy. I don't think that's going to happen. So let's go ahead and go into the match now. A rainbow across their chest. That's an interesting kit there. Yeah, I'm just gonna play with my first team, and we'll see how we do. Playing on world class as well. Alright, it's the start of the first match of the series. European International Cup friendly versus Rayo Vallecano, if I pronounce that right, from Spain. They have a player here. Don't know who that is. Don't know anything about the team really, other than that they're from Spain. So yeah, you'll have to forgive me for my lack of knowledge on them. But yeah, we're going to do our best to get a win here, score some goals, and I'll just show you guys the highlights. Okay, let's take a shot here. And, he saved it. But good first attempt. Okay, let's give a through ball to Klaassen. That's good, cut inside, and... is that... Come on, okay. I guess that would have been a little bit light to give a penalty for, but I would have liked one regardless. Okay, pretty boring first half, only 1 shot on target from me, but they didn't even get a single shot on target. But let's see if we can make something happen here in the second half. Oh, looking like we're off to a pretty good start here right off the bat. Let's whip that in and... close. Oh yeah, looks like we're through on goal. I need to cut back though. Okay, I did. And shoot. And oh, first goal of the series. Arek Milik. After a nice pass through from Klaassen. They combined together and yeah, that worked out quite well. Turning away and into the far corner. 1-0 to us. Okay, bring in some substitutions, just some fresh legs. And another new thing is that in friendlies you can make as many substitutions as you want. You know, you can use all 7 of your bench players if you want, which is definitely a pretty cool new feature. You know, only making it able to make 3 substitutions, which you can during a regular match, but during friendlies you should be able to make as many as you want because it's a time to experiment with your team. So I'm glad that they changed that around. Okay, yep, and another shot and another goal. Milik, 2 shots, 2 goals. He is pretty on form here. Didn't think there was much in that attack, but yeah, Sinkgraven held the ball well and passed it over to Milik, who rifles that in with his left foot. He has such a strong left foot. Keeper didn't look too great there, but hey, I'm happy. 2-0. And looks like we sent Sinkgraven through. Not a lot of space, but he squeezes it through. Nice. He came in for Klaassen in the second half. And, well, he picks up a goal and an assist so far. So he's definitely saying to me, like, hey, I know Klaassen is captain, but don't forget about me. I want my playtime too, buddy. And I may definitely very well have to consider it. Through the legs of the defender. Out of reach of the keeper. Very nice shot. They pretty much took everyone forward, so now we can pretty much just run at them. No defenders left behind, and Sinkgraven just runs that and scores a second. That's what you get when you put everyone forward to try and make a goal. You know, you leave yourself very open. Look at all that space that's there in the defense. Their defender tried to grab my shirt, but couldn't really put enough on him to take him out of balance, and we just finessed that into the white corner. 4-0 now. Wow. Almost makes me think, you know, maybe I should lower the increase the difficulty to legendary, but generally I play on world class. I think this is probably just an anomaly, so I'm gonna play on world class for a little bit more, and if this happens too often, you know, where I just score monster scores, I'll put it up a little bit. And that's the match. 4-0 in our first match. Definitely something I can be very happy with. I like the play, I like the result. So yeah, good job to everyone. No complaints at all, really. And right after that, we got a transfer offer for Jasper Sillissen. 25 million. Yeah, like I said, I'm not selling him. I don't need the money. I'm just going to reject it and disallow future offers. Okay, made a handful of changes, and I'm going to go ahead and try and simulate this match. See how we do when we simulate. And yeah, usually simulating away from home leads to defeats. So we'll have to see if that still holds true in this game. Fortunately, we went 1-0 down already, so that's not good. But there we go. Milik picks one back. 2 yellow cards already too. Luckily it's just a friendly, so it doesn't really matter. They don't carry over into the actual league, so that's definitely good. I can think I'd be happy with a draw against Marseille away from home. Ooh, Milik missed a penalty. We could have had the win there, but a 1-1 draw. I'll take it. And all of the scout reports are in, so I'll show you guys quickly. Saint Juste is a 70 overall. Lukaku is also a 70 overall. Sisto is 73. Tielemans is 76 and might cost 10 million. Yeah, that might be a bit too expensive for me. So be sure to leave some center mid suggestions in the comments below. Rusnak 5 million, 74 overall. Ziyech 77 overall at 9.5 million. Also quite expensive. Don't think I'll be buying him this window. Isega only 1 million. He's also only 65 overall, but that's fine. He'd be a backup, so he'd barely play. And Sam Larsson 75 overall, 5.5 million. So yeah, those are the players I'm looking at. Leave me suggestions for other players you'd like me to sign or that you think I should at least take a look at in the comments below. Remember, I only have 13 million and about 110,000 in wages, so I don't have. I can't afford to buy, Messi or any big stars like that. But yeah, Thanks for watching. If you want to see more, then do subscribe to my channel because plenty more FIFA is coming your way. And leave a thumbs up on this video too. That's always very cool to see. And I will see you all next time.